If you're new to Disney World, then you're in the right place because today I'm going to give you a beginner friendly guide to one of the most unique parts of Disney World that does not involve just going to the major parks with the rides and attractions, waiting on long lines and doing reservations and basically running on a tight schedule to optimize your time for those rides and popular attractions. Today I'm going to talk about Epcot and the nice relaxing time that you could have exploring the various areas in Epcot. And I'm going to focus on certain ones today that I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy, especially if you're traveling with adults or if you're dedicating 1 or 2 days with adults, because a lot of kids, they do still want to primarily focus on the rides and attractions. But if you want to do an adult day or two at Disney, then this video is for you. So if you're unfamiliar with Epcot, then let me give you a quick rundown of what Epcot is. It's basically one of the four major Disney World parks in Orlando, Florida, and it's pretty big. There's a lot to cover there. Epcot is known for a celebration of different cultures, science, innovation, and food. And of course, it's known for its international flair. And that's thanks to its World Showcase area with all the different restaurants and different cultures set around a beautiful picturesque lake. And Epcot is really special in that regard. Throughout the year, Epcot hosts a series of themed festivals that bring the park to a certain level of enjoyment that a lot of people will like, that is different than a lot of other places you can go. It's pretty unique, and it's kind of what sets Epcot apart from other places that you can go that are theme parks. So let's get right into it and let's clarify what these festivals are. So Epcot's seasonal festivals are mini celebrations that take place at different times of the year. I think it's pretty much according to seasons, and they're temporary. So the park transforms for a period of a few months for each one to match the theme of that particular festival, with certain decorations, activities, entertainment, music, and of course, the amazing food. And yes, that includes wine tastings and different kind of alcoholic beverages, just everything. So Epcot in Disney World, known for these festivals, and just know that they definitely can add an extra layer of excitement and things to explore and variety to your Disney World experience beyond just going to the parks and riding attractions. First festival is going to be the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. This is one that happens essentially, I think it's in the winter. Don't quote me on the months, but I believe it's around January and February. And it's all about the creativity and a celebration of the arts, basically. So visual arts, performing arts, and even culinary arts. So it's a nice festival to go to that is a different change of pace. And I think a lot of people will like it. It's a nice laid back, relaxing, enjoyable experience. And here's what you can expect. If you go to the Festival of the Arts, expect to see different types of art galleries with beautiful art pieces, live performances, music, on whether it's in different parts of World Showcase or right on the lake, and the beautiful Broadway style songs that they sometimes have. And also they might have interactive workshops depending on where you are in World Showcase during that time. And you can try your hand at being an artist, different drawings, paintings. And then there's the food, of course. That's one of the highlights. And this is a festival that has dishes that are designed to kind of look like works of art. So it's really nice in that regard. And seriously, you might hesitate to eat them because they're really that beautiful. And you're definitely going to want to take a lot of pictures of your food before you start eating them, because they're very picturesque in the way they arrange them on your plate and the way they're designed and presented to you. So it's a nice artistic way of showing you the food, presenting the food, and the food is pretty good as well. The next festival is the Flower and Garden Festival, which takes over the park in the spring. I've gone in May and it's a great time to go. But if you love flowers, plants, nature, and just anything vibrant and colorful, then this festival is a dream come true for you because it's a beautiful, picturesque landscape that transforms Epcot into something that it's unique in and of itself because of all the different sculptures that are basically the characters of Disney made up of flowers. And essentially every place that you go during this time of year in Epcot is a picturesque photo with all the flowers and the beautiful landscaping and the vibrant colors. But there's even more to that because you're going to find a lot of outdoor kitchens. So if you're a foodie or just a casual food lover like me, you're going to really like walking throughout the park, discovering all these different seasonal small plates and seasonal dishes that are great if you want to try different things. You're going to have farm to table type of dishes with wholesome foods, refreshing drinks that are perfect for the spring. And it's also the perfect blend of beauty and the deliciousness of all that beautiful food and the nice beverages. And yes, of course, wine as well, if you so choose. A lot of nice wines that you could try. So you could basically make your own wine tasting as you travel around. This next festival is definitely one of the more popular ones, according to from what I've read. And I can see why, because it gets very busy. And it's called the International Food and Wine Festival. Yes, it's still in Epcot. And this happens from the late summer through the fall, let's say. And if you're a foodie, or again, like me, casual food lover, then this is where you want to be. Imagine traveling the world to different countries, different cultures, without having to leave the park, without having to leave the United States. There are global marketplaces set up everywhere, little kiosks, different places that prepare and serve small plates, offering traditional dishes from different countries like Italy, Morocco, Mexico. And it's not just the food, although I really enjoy that part of it, but you can try, like I said before, different wines, beers from around the world that are great if you just are very adventurous and want to try new things. And you could even watch some cooking demonstrations that are really nice to see. And you can attend different type of performances that are really well done as well, very relaxing and enjoyable to be a part of. It's a really unique experience, in my opinion. Again, maybe not so much the preference of a lot of kids, but if you're traveling with adults, the Food and Wine Festival is definitely something that I think is going to strike a chord, a positive experience for a lot of people. And finally, we wrap up with the Festival of the Holidays. And as you can imagine, this one is all focused on the holidays and specifically how the different cultures and countries from around the world that are represented in Epcot celebrate the seasons. And you can really get immersed in this as well. I've only been to it once, but I thought it was very enjoyable. You can listen to the different ways that the countries celebrate the different seasons and the holidays. And you can absolutely see performances, shows, beautiful shows with lights, candlelight, processionals, and a lot of them are really awe-inspiring. If you haven't been to something like this, and if you haven't been to Epcot, you might be really impressed at what is a routine show in Epcot is really a magical experience that you might never forget. So a lot of people that are just going to the parks are truly missing out. Especially if you get to go during the Festival of the Holidays, then definitely go to Epcot and check out, at least devote a day or part of a day to walking around and seeing what this Festival of the Holidays has to offer. But yeah, so, these themed festivals, in my opinion, are something that a lot of adults should consider for just another different way to appreciate Disney World and get your money's worth. If you are new to Disney, this is another great thing that you should try. They're just not events, they're experiences that will last a lifetime, and they're pretty unique, whether you just want to try different foods, do wine tastings in Disney World, and even if you just enjoy the holidays, the seasons, the change of seasons, then you will definitely enjoy Epcot and all the different festivals that they host. And of course, icing on the cake for me, actually for me, it's one of the main reasons that I like Epcot is because of the food. I get to try a lot of different foods, a lot of small plates that really make it one of the best experiences that I've had at Disney as an adult. In addition to, of course, the parks, the rides, but this is a nice contrast to those experiences. So yeah, these festivals in Epcot are a great way to kind of justify the high price that Disney charges for that Disney World experience. But then again, if you don't limit yourself to just the rides, and if you have the flexibility and ability, I know if you're going with kids, it's hard not to focus on all those rides and attractions. But if you do have the flexibility, or if you can return as an adult with adults, I think Disney World, specifically Epcot World Showcase, and of course attending the festivals that are around throughout the year is a great way to maximize your enjoyment of Disney World and not limit yourself to just the one component of the rides and attractions. So anyway, guys, with that said, hopefully you got something out of this video, and I reminded you to check out Disney World Epcot. Go to the Disney World website, do a little research, see what it costs to book hotel accommodations at Disney World, stay on property, and check out whatever time of year you're going. Basically, any time of year is a good time of year. These festivals run throughout the year. Just go online and see what festival is going on during the time of the year that you might be able to go and have a great time. So hopefully you got something out of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.